What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Dermy Wormy, and things aren't going very well for Disney right now. Between layoffs, between getting completely annihilated at their shareholder meeting where shareholders were allowed to just berate Bob Iger for the woke content, and Bob Iger simply basically shrugged it off, saying, we're going to continue it. Their content's going down, streaming services are going down. Quality of content is basically non-existent at the moment, and it's starting to show, and audiences are starting to notice it with this coming out the other day. The Mandalorian Nielsen ratings dropped big, nearly 40%. That's right. The Nielsen ratings are just gone. They do not exist. Nobody's watching this anymore. People aren't interacting with it anymore. And who's to blame them? All this show has is kind of Baby Yoda, but even then, that's not keeping people around. That's not keeping people interested. It keeps the little girls interested and all the women's, but it's not selling things anymore. Projects aren't being sold, projects aren't being made, and that's what happens when you tell fans that they don't matter. When you burn this IP to the ground, this is what ends up happening. Nobody wants to interact with it anymore, and I can't blame them. The Mandalorian Nielsen ratings have seen a big drop off, nearly 40% from the season 2 finale to the season 3 premiere. In December 2020, the week when the season 2 finale of Mandalorian was released, December 14th through the 20th, the show secured the top spot on the Nielsen ratings weekly US streaming charts with 1.34 billion minutes viewed. Remember, what was that season finale? What happened there? You had the return of Luke Skywalker. You had him in this epic moment. You had a crappy CGI, yeah, but you saw Luke being Luke. He wasn't Jake. He wasn't wanting to off his nephew for having a wet dream about Grogu. He was Luke Skywalker. He was acting like Luke Skywalker, and that gave everybody hope. That gave everybody this myriad of, hey, things are changing. We're getting what we want. And then it led into the conspiracy that what's her nuts, I can't think of her name off the top of my head, ended up being was going to be fired up. KK was going to be taken out. She's getting replaced. Ultimately, it didn't happen. Didn't matter. And Gina Carano was fired. Ergo, nothing's changing. Nothing ever will change until Disney's completely scrubbed top to bottom. Whole new staff, whole new crew, whole new everything. But it was viewed 1.34 billion times in that first week. In the first week it was streaming. It was massive. People were talking all the time about this moment. And I don't blame them. It was a good moment. Which marked the first time a non-Netflix show took the top spot. It was historic. It was wonderful too. However, it's a different story for the start of The Mandalorian Season 3. As of the first episode that debuted on March 1st during the week of February 27th and March 5th, 2023, The Mandalorian only has 823, and I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be million. Yeah, this is million, actually, not billion, minutes viewed, which is a drop-off of 38.5% in minutes viewed. Now, they only can track minutes viewed. It's spotty because you can only track certain things. It doesn't track other things. It is what it is. That being said, this is a massive drop off. The interactions with this show is just gone. And when you come over to what was trending this week, February 27th through March 5th, this is the week. This is the Nielsen data we have. You have Outer Banks. Yeah. Outer Banks is some Netflix original show about rich kids searching for treasure. Sister watches it. Number of episodes 30. Netflix. Murdaugh murders a Southern scandal. 3 episodes. Well, it's a murder show. The Last of Us. Oh my God. 8 episodes. Oh. 1 million. Only 1 million? Oh. 1,111 million minutes watched. Netflix, Paramount Plus, NCIS, a show that's continuously running, constantly getting re-watched. The Mandalorian at number 5. 17 episodes, 823 million minutes watched. But when you look at what it's put up against, you have Coco Melon. You have We Have a Ghost. Some ghost hunting thing, it looks like. Perfect Match. Never heard of it. Bluey. And South Park. South Park. I watch South Park continuously. South Park's pretty good. But the fact that The Mandalorian isn't dominating this, isn't up here in at least 2 or number 1 or number 2, tells you something. Tells you the state of Star Wars. Tells you the state of everything. No, it is in the top 5. It's there. When you go over to originals, hey, it's number 3 in original content, but it's getting beat out by non-original content. Well, Last of Us is technically original. It's getting beat out, though, by a show with reruns. Constant reruns. When you go Acquired, NCIS, The Last of Us, Coco Melon. These are all still getting more views than that. Star Wars should be dominating, but it's not because of the current state. And I can't blame them. Who wants to sit down and watch something like this? Shout out to Raging Rhino for this awesome clip. This is the worst hashtag Star Wars I have ever seen. At Jon Favreau and at Bryce D. Howard, you should be ashamed and embarrassed for making this garbage. If you thought hashtag Grogu jumping was an embarrassing scene, check this out. I saw this scene going all over the place. Thanks to Raging Rhino. I didn't know what it was. I just saw some fat guy that kind of looks like Jack Black and some weird overweight black chick. I didn't know who she was. It's Lizzo. Lizzo and Jack Black are in Star Wars, folks. And guess what? Guess what they have to say? They have a lot to say. We'll watch the scene. Because also, what's his name? The guy from Back to the Future, Doc. Doc's in this. Yeah, watch.
Despicable. If that isn't the Quactor calling the stifling slimy.
What? It doesn't even sound Star Wars. These don't look Star Wars. Oh, look. Mando and what's her nuts. I don't even care anymore.
I beg your pardon.
This planet is unrecognizable since he arrived.
I had a feeling you hated me.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing because that whole head moment and the I had a feeling you hated me reminds me of frickin' what's it called? Why is it blanking on me? Hangover. Reminds me of Alan from Hangover. A comedy. This is supposed to be Star Wars. This is supposed to be serious.
I'm disappointed in you, Commissioner. You served my family well. But Captain Bombardier is the love of my life. And I know his heart is true.
God, Lizzo. Oh it's overacting to an extreme degree. I know his heart is true. He played a flute. She twerks. And now she's in Star Wars. It's almost like Star Wars and Star Trek are trying to debate which one of them can have the largest woman on screen. I'm not joking. I mean, you had, what's her name? The politician become president of Earth in Star Trek. Mainly because she was Earth. And now you got Lizzo here. Stacey Abrams. That's who I'm thinking of. They're trying to figure out who can have the fattest one in it.
Sure, he's made some mistakes in the past, but who here among us has not? Is there no room for a little bit of forgiveness in a galaxy so vast?
Galaxy so vast, yet everybody knows each other. God, her acting. I hate what they did here, too. This looks hideous. This is Star Wars. This is Star Wars.
I am sorry to have disappointed you, my lady. Perhaps someday I can earn such forgiveness from your grace.
Perhaps. As for now, you must live in exile on the moon of Paraquat.
Awesome. Look, she just talked about, forgiving people and then immediately exiles a man. Oh, but watch this. Watch this. This gets even better. This gets even better.
Mandalorian privateers. I also give to you both our highest honor, the key to Plazier.
Oh, the key to Plazier. Oh, look at Jack Black. Look at this key. Oh, look at Katie Sackhoff. Look at that key. This is modern Star Wars. This is what we have to deal with. And also, of course, as we move forward, she knights Grogu. You're aiming that sword the wrong way. It should be pointed down, you know, that's what should happen to this Grogu monster. Or you know, move it quickly the other way, you know. It is very close to his to his neck, you know, just end the genocidal maniac. But this is your modern Star Wars. This is what you have to deal with. No wonder people are checking out. No wonder people aren't interacting with this. It's stupid. It's overacted. This doesn't even look like a Star Wars set. It looks like some generic sci-fi trash. I don't even care anymore. Well, let me get you guys' thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share it out with friends. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.